Hey guys, Marsingin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be taking the free-to-play Int Bulma, the awakening from this year's April Fool's celebration, up against the Cell Max event. I think this is an event where, you know, she can do very, very well. She's a unit built around dodge as her primary defensive capability, but she obviously does have type advantage as well. In the first 4 turns, where she still has her entrance animation, she can get up to pretty reasonable defense, and obviously she has the ability to get extra attack for each time that she dodges as well. So I'm hoping that we can see in this video at least one turn of her against the Tech Cell Max, where we can dodge a few attacks in slot 1, ideally a super as well, and then drop a pretty spicy attack stat to get an overall solid performance out of her. So I did mention during her original showcase that the Kid Goku team does have some pretty good options for the Cell Max event, so I do think we are going to see something decent out of her at least, right? I mean, obviously any Int unit is going to have some potential against Cell Max. Now, just by virtue of being Int and having type advantage doesn't mean that they are going to be super good. But, you know, we should see some good stuff here. Now, unfortunately, there is no there's no attack for her to dodge in slot 1. So we get the orbs here to get the extra damage reduction, and then I guess we'll just grab this and then grab this for you. So a little bit unfortunate that there's no slot 1 attacks for her to dodge, but let's see what we get here. Because remember, her super attack effect is that she raises her attack and defense by 41% for 4 turns. So you can get a few stacks off of that. So ideally, if this on her first turn, if we can get a double super, that means on her next appearance, while she still has the entrance animation buff active, then we will get we'll get a decent amount of extra stats as well. So see what we can get here. We get the additional. We do not get the additional, but we dodge the AoE. We did get the orbs for Kid Goku, so obviously everyone getting that little bit of damage reduction. And then there's another dodge. So I mean, that's what we want to see, right? Bulma coming through with the dodges. We don't dodge this one, but we basically take double-digit damage, so that's cool. Obviously, the Cell Max event, very strange in its design compared to the other difficult events in the game, where the first 2 phases are incredibly easy. Don't really do a huge amount of damage. Realistically, like in this physical phase, like weaker Int units that need to attack to get their defense are basically the only ones that are going to take damage from the AoE or from a super attack from this guy. So actually, let's put you in slot 1 just so we can actually get the 7 orbs. Might as well do that, right? And then let's grab these for you. Drop these down. Get the orbs for you. So we actually might be able to finish him off this turn, right? Because God Goku going to get the extra super attack guarantee because we've got 6 orbs. Because Kid Goku, remember, his leader skill, he's got 3 categories for the 170. He's got DB Saga and Youth, but then the other one is Exploding Rage. So units like God Goku, obviously the new Kale on JP, they will fit under the 170 part of his leader skill. And Kid Goku's team can be very, very good. You know, physical LR Ulma Gohan's on here as well. That's why Kid Goku just works well on all the teams that he's on too, right? Get those 7 orbs, give everyone damage reduction. Hachan should take basically nothing from this thanks to the extra damage reduction, yeah. Because even in his early turns, Hachan can get caught, right? And that last part of his passive activates, but against an enemy that's not hitting as hard, like the physical Cell Max, then obviously we're going to be looking pretty good. So yeah, we should finish him off here, which means we are going to get the Bulma on the first turn against the Tech Cell Max, which is what we like to see. I have a running theme at this point where I keep getting to the tech version of Cell Max and the unit that I want to showcase isn't on the rotation. So Brainiac's Incredible Adventure, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, and Shattering the Limit. So she does actually link up better with Roshi than she does with Kid Goku. Let me just double check, because Roshi, as long as we get the Ultra Super, he's going to get damage reduction. So we basically can't like not get the Ultra Super here either, which is good. So I want to get 7 orbs for... Can I do this? That should be okay, right? And then do this. Perfect. Alright, Bulma, let's see what you got. So you got 334k defense at the start of the turn. This is turn 4, so she will still have her buff. She gets it for 4 turns, 40% attack and defense, and an extra 29% chance to dodge. So yeah, let's see. Each attack evaded. Oh, see, she can only get 1 potential dodge, which is unfortunate. But if we get the dodge, we get an extra 41% attack. There's the dodge, and then she does 5.3. I mean, for a free-to-play unit, that's pretty decent, right? She's got a very solid amount of dodge chance while this entrance animation is active. There we go. And there you go, 3 for 3 with the dodges. So, pretty decent performance there from Bulma. Now, unfortunately, Roshi's going to pick up, or sorry, Jackie Chan's going to pick up the 50% damage reduction here. But, yeah, see, that wouldn't save him from a super, or would it? He got hit a few times. He's got that extra defense. How much is this going to do? Wow, yeah, nice. Let's go. Alright, Jackie Chan. I'm pretty sure... I need to double check. I think mine's 55% because he was the World Tournament reward from this previous World Tournament on Global, the first one where he was available. And you guys remember, I made a video, I mentioned it when I did the showcase for him, the 55% showcase. I got the shout out to Cuckoo, one of the people who basically always finishes like top 10 in the entire world in the World Tournament, was in my local. So, obviously that means I did not get number 1 in the local and get 2 copies of Jackie Chan. So, it should be, yeah, 55%. So, I mean, pretty good performance for him, to be honest, 55%. Let's use the active skill here with Kid Goku, because then once I use the Sensu Bean to break the rotation lock. Oh, I should have done that, shouldn't I? So we at least had some links active. Oh well. That's fine. So I'll break the rotation lock here, and then we'll do this. I should be able to still get 7 orbs even if I do this, right? So we'll do that. Yep, 7 orbs, perfect. And then do this. I think, to be fair, the physical Kid Goku probably still dies to a super, but I think we should be okay here, because Hachan, turn 5, he should have, I think he has his full passive active now, so he's got a ton of damage reduction, including the extra from Kid Goku. He didn't super. If he supers physical Kid Goku, I'm pretty sure he'll just die here. I would like to see at least one more turn of Bulma in action against Cell Max here, but my Kid Goku as well is only 55%, so I think Kid Goku's another one of those units that, especially with his utility of being able to be thrown onto a whole bunch of teams and give them that damage reduction, he's a good unit for giving a lot of dodge, but yeah, of course he did. Couldn't have just super attacked Hachan or the Imp Kid Goku, so we have to get supered and take 1,000,000 damage. Alright, well, let me jump back to this phase. I want to see if we can get a turn where we can get a decent amount of dodges with Bulma and see what we can get her attack stat up to. Okay, so we're back to Tech Cell Max. We've got 2 attacks in slot 1, so definitely a promising setup here. We should be able to get the 7 orbs with Kid Goku as well as the 18 key super for Jackie Chan. So we've got a pretty good setup here. Hopefully we get the double dodge with Bulma. Now it is turn 6, so she doesn't have, yeah, see, I was going to say she doesn't have her entrance animation buff anymore. And when the RNG is not on your side and you don't get the dodge, that was a pretty reasonable amount of damage. And then she didn't dodge the normal as well. Oh, that is shocking. Mine is built for full dodge as well, so that is actually super unfortunate. Without the entrance animation, what a yikes. Okay, so another attempt here. We've got 3 attacks in slot 1. Now, unfortunately, Bulma was on turn 1, so that does mean that her entrance animation buff has run out. Hopefully, we won't sell as hard on the dodges this time. And let's see what we can get. We've got 255k defense start of turn here with no support. Well, actually, I guess, yeah, Kid Goku gives the support, doesn't he? 97! Why is she not dodging? Oh my god, like, she's built for full dodge. I'm shocked. What is going on with dodge characters? I don't know which order the videos are going to go up in, but I've been having issues with Yamcha not dodging in some of these hard events as well. Like, man, that's really disappointing because this Bulma had very much impressed me so far. But once that entrance animation runs out, like 21% extra chance to dodge doesn't seem like a crazy amount, but I mean, we went 0 for 3 at the beginning of this turn, so yeah, that is definitely a little bit unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? Let's see if we can get another turn. I mean, the thing is, we're obviously still going to have the buff has run out, but we'll see if we can get another turn in here and see if she can do a little bit better. But yeah, definitely not being very lucky so far. I mean, we got very lucky that we didn't get supered that turn, because yeah, we would have taken a lot of damage. So I'm going to fire this off here. At least Android 8 has his full passive active, so we don't need to worry about him. There's too many rainbow orbs. Great. Alright, well, I guess we'll just do this. I guess I'll heal here just in case, and we still have a Senzu Bean in case we need to fix the rotation on the next turn. But okay, so we're going to take the super straight away. This is fine. Android 8 won't take much damage here. Well, 277k. I think mine is still 55%. This is one of the things that I talked about recently with my bad luck of not pulling the side banner units. Like, I rainbowed Bardock and pulled one copy of Tora. I got God Goku to 90% and only pulled one copy of the Tech Vegeta. And then in my summons yesterday, I pulled Yamcha but not Yajirobe. And people will say, like, oh, you know, don't chase the side banner unit because they go into every banner afterwards. But since this Kid Goku banner, I still haven't pulled a single dupe for this Android 8. So mine is still 55%, even after all the summons. You think about the number of banners that have come to Global since Kid Goku, and the amount of stones I've dropped, probably in total, since the Kid Goku banner came out. And I am still yet to pull another copy of Android 8. So that's one of the reasons why I always get annoyed when I don't pull the side banner unit, because who knows how long it's going to be till I actually pull a copy of Yajirobe. Golden Week, you know, big dual Dokkan Fest, I'm obviously going to be doing a lot of summons. It'll be interesting to see how many of these side banner units I actually manage to pull. So there's 4 attacks in slot 1 here. Let's see if we can actually get some... Oh, you're locked. I thought I'd moved him. Okay, so we'll do that. I should heal anyway, really, so... Alright, then we can get our orbs for you. So at least if Bulma doesn't dodge, she's not going to take as much damage. And what's she at here? It's going to be the same, like, yeah, 255. Alright, come on, Bulma, give me some dodges. Okay, well, that's the most important one. I'll take that. So she dodges 1. Oh, come on, at least 1 more. Okay, so 2 dodges, and she's up to 5.4. I mean, man, like, if you bring a stronger team around her, I guess, like, we could have probably blitzed to the tech phase. We got to the tech phase once, I think, while her animation was still active, because she was on turn 2, and so then obviously her passive lasts until turn 6, which makes it a lot easier. So if she's on turn 1, you're obviously less likely to get to the Tech Cell Max phase before her entrance animation buff has worn off. If she still has her entrance animation buff, then obviously you're more likely to get those dodges. She can look really, really good, but unfortunately, by not getting here in time, she dodged a lot less attacks than she took, which is unfortunate, right? So I think we should be good here. I don't think we'll get another turn, right? Because God Goku, he might get another additional from his hidden potential, which he did. Okay, yeah, so there's no way Cell Max survives until the next turn. So let me know what you guys think down below. I do think Kid Goku's team is decent for Cell Max. I guess the big problem, as we saw in the earlier clip as well, is if Kid Goku is the one that eats the super, even with his damage reduction and everything, he's going to take a pretty significant amount of damage. But he definitely is still a solid unit. I'm very much looking forward to us getting him come back on a banner so I can actually pick up extra copies of him, because much like Yamcha, he was a one and done banner for me, so I'm looking forward to getting extra copies. But let me know what you guys think of the Bulma down below. Definitely high hopes for that Super Saiyan Goku when he gets his awakening. But overall, definitely a solid unit. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Of course, Kid Goku took the super. Okay. Have a good one.